Located on the western half of the country's third largest island is Negros Occidental. It is the sugar bowl of the Philippines, producing more than half of the nation's sugar output. And in the heart of the province lies Victoria City, the site of the world's largest integrated sugar mill. But there is something more to Victoria City than sugar. For the family that brought sweet success to this part of the country also has a great big heart to serve. Alfredo Abelardo Albi Bantug Benitez comes from Victoria City's illustrious Bantug Benitez clan.
Their family has been into helping communities and people for a long time. Former Mayor Remedios Palangka Bantug, before she became mayor, has been helping a lot of civic groups, organizations, and have put up institutions that help the communities.
His mother, the late Betty Bantug Benitez, was the daughter of former Victoria City Mayor Remedios Palangka Bantug and agriculturist Abelardo Bantug. His father, Conrado Jolly Benitez, was a former Minister of Human Settlements.
Few months after the death of Betty, the family founded Betty Bantug Benitez Foundation. From then on, it's the family who had helped promote the programs of the foundation. Mainly, it has a core program on children's appreciating arts, culture, and education.
The legacy of serving the people and passion for education was inherited by Congressman Albi Benitez, the representative of the 3rd District of Negros Occidental. Truly, public service is in Albi's veins. His grandmother, former Senator Helena Benitez, was known for espousing environment protection, community development, and good governance. Education is her lifelong passion, and it is not surprising that this rubbed off on Congressman Albi Benitez.
Alam naman natin ang education is the greatest equalizer. Ito lang ang siguro solusyon natin para sa ating kahirapan. And pag hindi natin binigyan ng tamang atensyon at binibigyan ng tamang focus ang pag-develop ng education system natin, hindi natin makakamit yung kalayaan sa kahirapan na hinahangad ng kahit sinong tao sa ating bansa. So, kailangan siguro that we move as one in making this a reality.
Believing that education is the greatest equalizer and the only solution to be free from poverty, he gave impetus on how to improve the learning abilities of his constituents. Through partnership with Playtech and the Department of Education in year 2011, the Betty Bantug Benitez Foundation, together with the support of Congressman Albi Benitez, first distributed the alternative learning boards to chosen public schools in the 3rd District of Negros Occidental.
Ang pinoprograma ng DepEd ngayon at kaya nga mahalaga itong donation ng Playtech para makita namin sa isang division ng Victorias paano nga ba ito magagamit ng husto?
More partners.
There's been a big gap between the first world educational system at saka dito sa atin. No? And the biggest difference is yung technology. This is a quantum leap in terms of our educational system. So tama-tama, actually nasa DepEd na yung programa, but we took the initiative to implement it dun sa district before the actual implementation ng DepEd.
And hopefully we will manage to further establish and do more. Thank you.
Cheers! First time lang? Subo mo lang daw nakita siya. The principle behind it is really reforming the system of education. Ano rini-reform natin is we're veering from a lecture-based system into an interactive format para mas maging effective ang pagtuturo nila at the same time mas maraming matutunan ng mga kabataan.
To strengthen the project, it was last year when a memorandum of agreement was signed between Playtech, Betty Bantug Benitez Foundation, and the Department of Education. Much like an iPad or tablet, the Alternative Learning Board, nicknamed ALB or ALBoard, has a touchscreen monitor. It has a machine through which teachers and students can interact. Thousands of modules can be stored on the ALBoard for easy use by teachers and students.
Pagpasok ng technology, nakapag-communicate na tayo na mas mabilis. So walang pinagkaiba yan pagdating sa edukasyon. It's the same process. So ang ginagawa natin ngayon, tinuturuan natin yung mga students to actually learn more by teaching them to be interactive. Diba? Magkaroon sila ng ang tinatawag natin na curiosity para sila mismo ang magtanong kung ano ang mga subject matter o ano ang mga academics na kanilang tinututunan o pinag-aaralan sa kanilang eskwelahan.
Alejandro Acuña Yap Quiña Memorial Elementary School was one of the first batches to receive the Alternative Learning Board, or ALB.
It's easier with this new equipment. It's easier to arouse the children's interest in lessons and activities to be executed. Basically, we are always aiming for the high scores when it comes to the achievement test results. We also hope that our students will, put this computer skills in maximum use.
The students were amazed by the ALB, and the results were no less than amazing.
Namangha ko, hindi talaga pumasok sa isip ko na gagamitin yan para sa pag-aaral namin. Naging masaya po yung pag-aaral namin. Naging mabilis, lahat nakukuha namin yung lecture ng guro. At pagkatapos noon, naging ganado sa klase. Alternative Learning Board, or ALB, gives more exercises and activities which made more fun because the ALB, we get to manipulate them with ourselves, and as a result, the students become more focused of their learning because of the interesting visuals.
But the real success came when the Alejandro Acuña Yap Quiña Memorial Elementary School topped the National Achievement Test in the whole district. It was proof that the ALB was indeed an effective teaching tool.
During these 3 years, we have noticed that our NAT results, there's really such a great increase. Last year, 2013, our students, both in grade 3 and in grade 6, were able to achieve an NPS of 50.61% and 80.9% respectively. This is quite an improvement over the previous year, which only gave us an NPS of 75.57% with only the grade 6 students topping the NAT results for the whole district. So we can really say that miraculously, the Alternative Learning Board has done its mission.
Wala pa kami dito ng alternative learning system. Ang enrollment namin is almost only 800. Presently, we have 1,200 enrolled. So we have increased for almost 20%.
The ALB helped boost student participation in class. Because they can handle the ALBs on their own, the students recite with more confidence. According to Mr. Elizalde Tamayo, science teacher at the Villa Miranda Elementary School, students are more focused and attentive.
Alternative Learning Board ay very advantage sa mga guro tulad namin dahil ito ay nagpapagaan sa mga trabaho namin. Ito rin ay nakakatulong sa mga mag-aaral, lalo na sa mga last section dahil yung attention nila ay nakukuha namin tulad nito sa mga visual aids dito.
Making significant headway at the preschool and elementary levels, the new modern and fun way of learning became available too for high school. The Negros Occidental National Science High School, one of the best science schools in the district, also received the ALB.
The Alternative Learning Board will greatly improve the quality of education. Without this, the teaching methods would still be just the traditional ways. So we have to apply technology to really improve on the quality and make it, shall we say, our students globally competitive.
For the students of Negros Occidental National Science High School, the Alternative Learning Board is a giant stride in teaching advancement.
Ngayong moderno ng ating henerasyon, mahalaga para sa mga kabataan ang Alternative Learning Board or ALB para maging inspirasyon sa kanila upang sila ay mag-aral at maging determinado pa sila sa kanilang mga takdang aralin at mas mabuti ito kaysa sa whiteboard dahil nakikita nila ang mga larawan, ma-visualize nila ang kanilang pinag-aaralan.
Congressman Albi Benitez knows that to fully utilize the ALBi, you have to teach the teachers first. They all have to go through seminars and training sessions.
The first step is introduction. No? Once you introduce it, you have to implement it, and then lastly, they have to be adopted. Ang dilemma kasi pag binigay lang natin to sa mga eskwelahan at hindi natin tinuruan, binigyan natin ng training ang mga guro natin, magiging sophisticated lang na computer yan na hindi na ma-maximize ang potential. So very important na magkaroon tayo ng seminar, very important na matutunan ng mga guro ang teknolohiya na to, and very important na gamitin nila.
This is very useful board and this is a very useful equipment given to us because this really help in a teaching learning process. And this enhance our skills in information communication technology. There will be no teachers left behind when we say on ICT.
There are now 13 public schools in the 3rd District of Negros Occidental, benefiting from the knowledge imparted through the wisdom of the Alternative Learning Board. But its use should not be limited here.
The government should come up with a program that will make this as part of a system. Ito na yung bagong sistema na kailangan natin gamitin. In fact, I filed a bill called the Cyber Education Bill, no? Para maging institutionalized ang ganitong sistema sa lahat ng mga public schools natin.
Just like Senator Helena Benitez, who championed quality education for the masses, it is now Congressman Albi Benitez continuing the legacy.